Hello my lovelies, we are back with another face video. Who would have thought? Not me. Actually no, I planned this, so I did think this. Something that I really love doing is being nosy, and I love watching people's game collection videos, and I thought I have a bit of a game collection and I haven't spoken about it for a hot minute, so I thought I would share it with you guys today. If you can tell from the title of the video, this is going to be my Nintendo Switch games collection. I don't have a Switch 2. I only have the Nintendo Switch 1, so those are the games that I'll be sharing with you, both physical and digital. Please join me in making yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee, hot chocolate, just anything that makes you feel good, and listen to me yap about the games that I own for probably about half an hour or so. My favourite tea to drink is the Yorkshire biscuit brew tea with a drizzle of honey and oat milk. It's just so good. It is god tier tea drinking fuel. And if you hear rustling, I have a little buddy down here who you can't see, he's not in camera, but Gizmo is currently with me as well. Let's just talk about some games, shall we? I was going to say books because I'm so used to doing these kinds of videos about reading and books, but no, today we're talking about Nintendo Switch games. This isn't in any particular order, I've just grabbed them. They usually live. Do you see that Jellycat penguin? That is the Nintendo Switch game shelf, so I've just grabbed them off there, and I'm just going to grab them one by one and we can just talk about them. First we have Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I was so excited when this game released, more because of the fact that I was able to play as my girl Daisy. Daisy, she is a character that I have loved since childhood. I love her so much, admittedly, because I convinced myself that I looked exactly like her when I was younger. I just loved her character and loved playing as her, and when I saw that you could play as her in like a mainstream Mario game, I bought it straight away alongside my Daisy plushie that you can see next to me. I love her. I haven't spent loads of time in this game. It's a fine game, it's fun. I enjoy the animation, and it definitely is a kind of classic Super Mario Bros. Game. It reminds me of Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, which is a game I spent hours playing. I spent hours playing that game. So that definitely was a really nice nostalgic feeling for me. Admittedly, I need to play more of this game. I haven't played loads, and I know the Nintendo Switch 2 version is getting like a massive upgrades, like loads of stuff are being added to it. Even like Rosalina is being added to the game as well, which is really cool. So yeah, this is a good game. It's fun. I like the new power-ups that they included in this game, like Elephant Mario, Bubble Mario, Drill Mario. I think they're really, really fun. And I think there's another new power-up being added to the Nintendo Switch 2 version, which again is really, really cool. It's a classic Super Mario Bros. Bowser's the baddie, taken over and stealing, it's like Wonder Flowers, I think, Wonder Seeds or something that he steals, or we're collecting Wonder Seeds to beat him. If you played a Super Mario game, it's not much different, but it's fun. There's fun new characters, fun new worlds to explore, fun new power-ups, and we get to play as Daisy, which I'm never ever going to complain about. Okay, next we have MySims Cozy Bundle. Again, when they announced they were bringing MySims to the Switch, I was so excited. The MySims game just holds such a dear place in my heart. I binged played it religiously on the Wii, and then I bought it for the DS, and I have a very fond memory of playing it on the Isle of Wight as a kid on my DS. I just loved MySims. I love it so much. Again, spent so many hours playing it. It's just one of those games that is just mindless, you know? It's just like a mindless fun game. The characters are really fun. They've each got such quirky personalities. I love the graphics. I love the building construction-esque element to it. I love the unlocking of different locations. It's just such a fun game. So when they announced they were bringing it to the Switch, I bought it straight away. And I never played, because this is 2 games in one. this is MySims and then MySims Kingdom. I never played MySims Kingdom and I still haven't played it yet. I kind of keep forgetting this is 2 games in one. But yeah, just love this game. Reminds me of my childhood. Love the music. Like when the load screen loads, so nostalgic for me. Loved it so much. Such a comfort game. Continue to play forever and ever. So this next game, it's another 2-in-1 game, and my partner got it for me for Christmas last year, I believe. And that is Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection, which consists of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Rogue. I have only played a little bit of Black Flag. I haven't played Rogue yet. My partner, he's actually kind of taken over playing this game on the Switch for me. But even though I haven't delved loads into the Assassin's Creed games, what I have played, I've really enjoyed. And my partner knew that, and he knew I really wanted to play Black Flag. Every now and then, I just get a bit of a pirate obsession. Of course, it stems from Pirates of the Caribbean, no surprise there. And I just really, really wanted to play Black Flag. My partner knew that they had this edition for the Switch. I'm a predominantly Switch gamer, so it was like the perfect present for me. But like I said, I haven't played loads of it. What I did play, I really enjoyed. So unfortunately, I can't say too much. But my partner really likes it, and he's been playing it quite a bit. So next is another brilliant game, Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I love me a open world game. Love it. Open world plus Harry Potter. Couldn't ask for more. Now, admittedly, Harry Potter I know is quite a controversial topic, and I'm not going to get into it. If we're looking at this as its own standalone game, I think it's brilliant. I haven't explored loads of it, but it's so fun. The world is so vast. I love open worlds because even though you do have like a main quest line, there are so many side quests that you can do, and I love a side quest. And because it's Harry Potter, again, it's nostalgic of my childhood, and you get to live out the Harry Potter dream. I feel like it was all of our dreams to be in this world, to go to Hogwarts, to get into a house and be a student and get up to mischief and adventures in this magical world. I can't really complain about it, to be honest. Admittedly, I think this would be better on when I say a different console, this I would definitely invest in with the Switch 2, because I feel like the experience would be so much better with the better graphics. And I do prefer playing this on a monitor rather than in handheld. And I think that's why I don't play it as much as I think I would, because with my Switch, I am a much more handheld gal. This hooked up to a monitor, the graphics are stunning. So many great characters. And the main quest line is very intriguing as well. Okay, the next game is arguably my favorite game ever. Like whenever somebody asks me what is my favorite game of all time, this is the game that I say. And I think a lot of people would be quite surprised, and I don't think it's like a massively well-known game, but that is Immortals Fenyx Rising. Now, I got this again as a Christmas present from my partner a few years ago, and I love it. One, I am a sucker for Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. If I wasn't into the career path of conservation and environmentalism, I definitely would have gone down ancient history. I studied it in college. It's something I've always found fascinating and I've always loved. So to have a whole game dedicated to it ticks that box straight away. The humor is so good in this game. I think this game is so funny. Ubisoft did a great job with the humor and the scripting of this game. And the mechanics as well. If you like Breath of the Wild, it's a very, very similar layout. You've got a main quest line, it's open world, but like the shrines, you have these, what are they called? I completely forgot what they're called. That's so annoying. But similar to shrines, they have these they're like little mini caves that you jump into, and you have to solve a puzzle, and at the end of it you get in this, it's one of Zeus's lightning bolts, and you can use those to level yourself up in some kind of way. And there are kind of, I say boss versions of these shrines, but you have to unlock different Greek gods and goddesses through defeating and solving these shrines, and then they'll give you a gift of some kind that levels you up. And the idea is that the big boss at the end is Typhon. He has escaped, I was gonna say hell, it's literally not hell, Tartarus. He has escaped, or is trying to escape Tartarus. So you play as Fenyx. I say you play as Fenyx. You can actually customize your character. You don't have to play as her, but it's just so fun. The story is great. The writing is great. Again, you have your main quest, but then you have a bunch of side quests that you can do. The Greek mythology is woven in so well into this game. So I can be a bit of a stickler when it comes to Greek mythology and be a little bit like, that's not really how it was told. Like, for example, Medusa. She is not a villain, she's a victim. And yes, in this game she is a villain, but anyways, I'm rambling because I could talk about this game forever, but this is such a good game. Highly recommended. I feel like it's just completely underhyped for what it is. It has 2 DLCs as well, which I haven't played. And I also haven't completed this game. I'm literally on the last stage. Like, my next stage is to jump in to Tartarus to fight Typhon, but I'm just so scared of him. He is terrifying, but I also don't want this game to end. So I've just not been playing it, just so I don't finish it, which I know is kind of ridiculous. Anyway, it's a great game. I really recommend it, and it's pretty cheap to get at the minute as well. So next is a classic. I'm not going to talk about it much. I play it on my channel. I talk about it all the time. It is Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Love this game, love this franchise. I spoke about it a little bit in my Dear Gamers video. I really don't think I have to say much about this game and this franchise. It's beloved. I love it. Recently came out with a 3.0 update, which everybody, including myself, went crazy for. This is definitely more of a designer game rather than a life simulation game. I still love it. I've spent many hours playing it. I will spend many more hours playing it. And when I eventually get a Switch 2, I will be getting the upgrade. I will invest all of my money into this game franchise. Even if I have my ups and downs with this game, I will forever love it. It will forever be one of my favourite games. One of my favourite franchises. Full stop. I don't have anything else to say. Next is another classic. We've got Mario Kart 8. I don't think I have much to say about Mario Kart game. So I pay for a yearly Nintendo Switch Online membership, which means I then unlocked all of the DLC. So I got Happy Home Paradise with New Horizons, and then I unlocked all of the circuits with this, which was so much fun because I was able to race on circuits from old games that I played when I was younger. Again, gaming for me, I'm realizing it's more of a nostalgia thing. It's to bring me back to my childhood. So to be able to play Coconut Mall and listen to that music, I had a great time. And there was another one, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's from one of the first, I think it's from Mario Kart Circuit, and it's in the clouds and there's vines. I can't remember what the track's called, but again, loved that track when I was younger. And then when I saw that it was on the unlockable tracks on here, I lost my mind a little bit. And I also love playing this online. There's just something about playing Mario Kart online. The competitiveness, I very rarely let out, but in this game, she comes out full force. We've got ourselves another racing game, and that is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I haven't really played this at all, to the point where I'm actually thinking of selling it, getting rid of it. I love Crash Bandicoot. Again, it's one of those games I played as a child. Don't really know why I got the racing game though, because this isn't really the game I played when I was younger. I played the Crash Bandicoot games, so I don't really know why I got this game. I do love a racing game, so that's probably why I picked it up and got it, but I think I played it once when I first bought it and I haven't played it since. So maybe this is something that I will eventually unhaul and get rid of, because I just don't play it. I've got a scratch, Giz. Pokémon Shield. Loved this game. Loved it. I played it on my Nintendo Switch Lite, and I am debating on starting a new save on my Nintendo Switch because I loved it. And I know, I feel like with every Pokemon game that comes out, there's always complaints and issues, and people aren't happy with certain things, and things should be better by now because of how big it is and how much money Game Freak has, and etc, etc. But I will forever love Pokemon. I will forever love their mainline games. I don't care if the gameplay is repetitive. I love that each game is set in a different environment that's inspired by somewhere, a different country, a different place. And the reason why, yes, I'm gonna be that girl. I love it because it's based around England. So playing it felt so great because it felt like I was exploring the UK, but through the eyes of Pokemon, through a Pokemon lens. I'm not going to complain about that, do you know what I mean? Admittedly, not my favourite starters. I think we can probably guess who my favourite starter is, but I still loved them. Again, this was one of those games that I didn't complete because I didn't want it to end. So I think I've collected near enough all the badges. I think I had like one more badge to get, but I knew that meant that once I've got all the badges, I then go up against the big four. I just wasn't ready for this game to end, so I stopped playing it, and now I'm too intimidated to go back into it, so that's why I'm thinking of just starting again. But yeah, I just love Pokemon games. I love the characters, I love the Pokemons, obviously, and I just, again, just makes me think of my childhood, reminds me of being young, having a good time, and it's just one of those games that I could just get a little bit lost in. Next is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I do have a playthrough series on this channel of me playing this for the first time. Granted, I think it's been like a month or two since I last uploaded an episode, but I'd never played a Zelda game before. This is my very first time experiencing Zelda, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of document it on this channel, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already. No surprise, I am thoroughly enjoying this game because the elements are very similar to Immortals Fenyx Rising, and I know that I love that kind of gameplay style. I am loving this thoroughly. I'm not that far into it at all, but this is one of those games that I do not want to rush. I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. I want to enjoy it. I really want to immerse myself in it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And you can experience that with me. But considering I'd never played a Zelda game before, I think this is a really great introduction to the series without feeling overwhelmed by lore or backstory or anything. The characters that I've met so far are so fun and so quirky, and they're so cute, and the art design is beautiful, and the world is beautiful. It's so expansive. Again, it's open world, so you can either do your main quest line, or you can do the side quests, or you can just like cook and chill by a fire and cook some food. Go exploring, ride your horse. It's great, and now that I'm talking about it, I want to play it. So I think that's probably what I might do this afternoon. Next, we have Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout. So this is my second Atelier game. The first Atelier game I played, didn't complete, was Atelier Sophie on the PS4. I really enjoyed it. Admittedly, I bought that game because I watched an anime called New Game, and for some reason the graphics of the anime and the game that they were creating just gave me an itch to play a JRPG, and Atelier Sophie is the one that jumped out at me. I know the Atelier series is actually a really big series, but I did a little bit of research and it was like okay to start with Atelier Sophie. The game series within the same world, so you can play all the Atelier Sophie games and not have to play the other Atelier games, but like the characters are like interconnected. I don't know. Atelier Ryza, the Atelier franchise, is a very popular JRPG game series, and again, I haven't played loads of it. It didn't grab me as much as Atelier Sophie did, but I really like the art style. I think JRPGs in this art style are so cute and so visually pleasing. I might pick this back up to give it another go, but we shall see. Next, Star Wars Lego The Skywalker Saga. Another gift from my partner, another game that I played during my childhood on the Xbox 360, and I put hours and hours and hours into it. So this was just a nostalgia pickup, and I've been loving every second I've been playing it. It's just I just can't complain about a Lego game, to be honest. Speaking of Lego games, I'll just talk about the next one, which you can tell that I haven't played it because I've still got my CEX stickers on. Hang on. Okay, sorry, I can't do stickers. The same with my books. They have to come off, and I'm really surprised that I didn't take that off sooner. But we also have Harry Potter Lego years 1 through to 7. Again, played this on my Xbox 360 when I was younger, loved it, had to get it for myself on the Switch, even though I haven't played any of it. There's some stuff in my backlog I need to get through. Harry Potter Lego, and then also Star Wars Lego. These 2 Lego games I played religiously on my Xbox 360. So I had to obviously get a Nintendo Switch version when they came out. And I also love that obviously this one's called Skywalker Saga, so we've also got the added newer movie Lego games. We just love a Lego game. I feel like the Lego games are just so good. They're so good. And the final physical game I have is Greek Memories of Azur. Now this is the only game I've picked up where I did it purely based off of the cover, off what it said on the back, off of the vibes. I had never heard about this game before. I've played a little bit of it. Admittedly, like with many of these games, I need to play more. But the little bit that I have played, I have loved. It's such a cute platformer side scroller game. You play as these 3 siblings, and they each kind of have a different ability, and you need to use all of their abilities to kind of progress through the game. Characters are really cute, dialogue's really cute. I can't remember much more of the story. It's hand drawn as well. Like visually, the artwork is stunning in this game. It's so beautiful. Kind of Hollow Knight-esque. So yeah, it definitely gives Hollow Knight vibes. I feel like there's another one. Is it Ori and the Blind Forest? That kind of energy. So if you like those games, I feel like this is a game that you should definitely check out. And this is a game I definitely want to play some more of. And again, this was one that I've played on my Nintendo Switch Lite rather than my Nintendo Switch. Okay, so those are all the physical Nintendo Switch games that I have. I thought I would now quickly go through the ones that I have downloaded onto my Switch through like sales, or I've just wanted to grab them. So let me grab my Switch and we can have a little looky at those. Okay, I've got my Switch and I've loaded up my game library, and the first one that jumps up is Just Dance 2021. This I downloaded during the lockdowns and the pandemic to try and keep me moving physically, but I love a Just Dance game. Again, it's a game that I played religiously on the Wii, especially with my brother. We owned Boogie Wonderland. We slayed at Boogie Wonderland. So Just Dance is another just classic fun family game. I also do have Pokemon Violet. I borrowed it from a friend when I was living back in Bath, so I have played a little bit of Pokemon Violet, just not a lot, and I don't have my own copy of it. Even though this has technically been downloaded onto my Switch, it's not a downloaded game because I borrowed her physical cartridge. Then we have Minecraft. Minecraft is a game that I am extremely intimidated by. I have barely touched it, even though I obviously have it downloaded on my Switch. I just feel like I'm going in blind with this game, and even though it's meant to be like a chilled, cozy world-building game, I just get overwhelmed and intimidated, so I barely touch it. Then we have Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion. Again, my partner bought this for me because I'm a Bratz gal, and when they released this game, I was so excited. I completed it very, very quickly, and I haven't opened it or played it since. It was just a fun Bratz game. It wasn't anything extraordinary or difficult. It just reminded me of the Bratz games I would play when I was younger on like the family computer. It was a lot of fun. Okay, then we have Stardew Valley. This is probably like my second most played game. Don't feel like I need to say a lot about it. Stardew Valley speaks for itself. Cozy farm simulator game with much more depth and story than you would think. Then we have Cottonville, which is a game I haven't played yet, but it looks super cute. The art style really reminded me of Cozy Grove, which we will get to. And it just, again, it looks like one of those cozy farm simulating games, but you're farming cotton to make clothes and fashion, which I thought was really cool. Haven't played that yet, so I can't give my thoughts and opinions on that. Then I have the Game Boy Advance Nintendo Classics downloaded purely for Mario Kart Circuit. That was my first Mario Kart game. I spoke about it in my Dear Gamers video. When I saw that I could download that and get it, I just knew that I had to. Played a little bit of it. I've had a great time. Very nostalgic. Love it. Then we have Spiritfarer. This is another game I haven't played yet, but I think I got it because it was in the sale, and it's a game that's been on my radar for a very long time. So when I saw it was on sale, downloaded it straight away. It looks really cute. I just am aware it's quite a emotional game. It's going to hit me in the feels, so I think I just need to prepare myself a little bit for that. Then we have Cozy Grove, which is a game I've been playing quite a bit recently. Similar to Animal Crossing in the fact that it's linked to real time. So if you play it at 3 p.m, it's going to be 3 p.m. in the game. But it's fun because you have different tasks and things to do each day. So every day you open up the game, there's something new to do. The only issue I really have with this game is quite laggy and the frame rate isn't great. So that kind of puts me off a little bit. But the characters are really cute. I can get a little frustrated at times when I can't find the things I need to find, but I can see why it's a very loved game. It is very cozy. And the final game, I started playing it literally last night and I am obsessed, and that is Hoa. I freaking love this game. It's another single player side scroller platformer game. Guys, this game is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. It is gorgeous. The music, the score is stunning. The characters are cute and fun. It was like I've jumped into a Studio Ghibli film. It is adorable. I only started it last night and I cannot wait to play more of it. So those are currently all of the Nintendo Switch games that I own. Let's be honest, this catalogue will most definitely grow, but something that I really want to do this year is work through my backlog. I think that's a lot of people's personal goals this year. So I am going to be avoiding the Nintendo Switch sales like the plague, so I can work through my backlog of these games, because I've got some great games, and hopefully this will also kind of give you an idea of the kind of games that I like to play as well. You can see why I call myself a cozy gamer. But let me know down below if you've played any of these games yourselves, and if so, what did you think of them? And you know, even though I said I am on a bit of a game buying ban, let me know if you have any recommendations for me down below as well, because I can always put them on my wish list. I can get them in the future. Do you know, it's always nice to know what other games are out there. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye guys.